Are you looking for that bespoke flight control system? Or perhaps a mod to what you've already got? Well, chances are it's already out there. You've just got to know where to look. Welcome back to the Sim Hangar. My name's Mark. Thanks for watching and let's get started. Head to your favorite browser and type in Etsy, Echo Tango Sierra Yankee. There it is, Etsy official site. Let's open that up. Well, I'm not particularly interested in jewelry or wedding gifts, so in the top search bar, let's type in Flight Sim. And let's see what we get. And here you will find hundreds, if not thousands, of Flight Sim related product, from complete devices to mods to aids. But before we go any further, just what is Etsy? Etsy is an electronic portal or outlet aimed directly at the smaller businesses or home industries. This is not designed primarily for retailers of other people's product. The focus is very much orientated towards the smaller manufacturers or producers, providing them an outlet to the markets. Etsy producers can be based just about anywhere in the world. Some will service a localized market and others worldwide. Let me steal a few minutes of your time and let's explore this site together. There's a business jet flight control set. Those VR controllers on the second row have caught my eye. Let's take a quick look at that. This appears to be a mod. Turn one of your controllers into a flight stick and the other into a throttle. This is from Geektastic 55. There's a video on the site so we can have a quick look at that. Looks like the controller just plugs into a 3D printed base held by a magnet. Well, that's one way of making VR controllers actually useful in VR. Anyway, let's move on. There's a 42 function USB push button device with a combination of push, toggle and rotary switches. Looks nicely made, if not a little bit on the pricey side. We're obviously not going to go through all the items, we're just picking a few items to highlight the versatility and diversity of product on the site. And what is clearly evident is that 3D printing is really coming into its own and becoming well established in the market at the moment. Don't know about you, but I'm a complete sucker for t-shirts with a nice logo on. Can't help having a look at this. This is from somebody calling themselves Uppercase T's. I absolutely love the t-shirt. Anyway, focus Mark, we're not really here to look at t-shirts. Etsy has picked up my location, so prices are shown in pounds, but of course I can change that. I want prices in US dollars, so let's change it to United States and dollars. Save those changes, and now all the prices are in US. The range of products available are very diverse indeed. But then again, my search term of flight sim is fairly general anyway. And there's multiple pages. You could of course hone in your search more by something more detailed such as Bravo throttle quadrant. Top right appears to be the Cessna Skymaster 337 handle set. And I see some vernier throttle controls as well. As my subscribers will be well aware, I'm a user of the Bravo throttle quadrant, so let's hone in on that as an example. There's an Airbus A320 throttle detent set. Let's have a closer look. Whenever shopping on a site like this, you need to be careful. Not all products will be of the highest quality. So in my case, I'm looking for a star seller. Sellers' ratings on Etsy are based on customer feedback, and a star seller needs to maintain a 5-star status. This is a Canadian creator, Flight Sim Factory. 284 sales and a 5-star rating. And it looks like they're focusing on different handle sets for the Bravo throttle quadrant. Let's investigate a little bit further. In addition to the Airbus, I see they've got a number of variants on the 737. There's the throttle and reverser set, which I assume will just be the handles. We can have a quick look at that and see what we're getting for $23 US. Yeah, it's just the handle set, which is fine. It's not the levers. And on the Bravo, you wouldn't expect it to be the levers anyway. And once again, these will be 3D printed. So if you feel the handles on the commercial set are a little bit small, this could be an option for you. On their main page, there was one that caught my eye, and it's a throttle lever set for the 4-engine DC-6. I haven't seen that before. The seller has provided a video so we can have a quick look at that. That's the 4 throttles. The P I'm not sure. I'm going to get, is that parking brake? and the red handle will be to control the various mixture or fuel levers. Interesting, but back to the main page, and let's have another look at the Airbus A320 set with the D10s. With this set you get the air brake or spoiler, two substantially larger throttle handles. They have a mod on the side so they can fit into the detent for climb, flex and toga, and of course a flap lever. Comes in two versions, one for Honeycomb's Airbus lever set with a functioning toga button, and if using the standard commercial handles there's a set for that as well with non-functioning toga. Let's have a look at the unit in action. It's got the 5 detents for the flap, up, 1, 2, 3 and full, and now the throttles. And they're currently being moved through their range. And I like the fact there's a detent for the climb, flex and toga. If you'd like to know more about the Flight Sim Factory, I'll leave a link in the notes below. Of course, Etsy, the site we're looking at today, is only one of a number of different resources. If you know of others and you can recommend them, please don't hesitate to put a comment in the notes below. For the benefit of other simmers out there, it'll definitely be appreciated. I've subsequently had comms with Donielle from the Flight Sim Factory, and they've been kind enough to send me an Airbus throttle set to have a look at. I just haven't had time to fit it yet, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to have a quick look at some of the components. It highlights a number of things. One, the excellent quality of finish these days in 3D printed parts, and secondly, the growing professionalism of the small-time manufacturers and producers. Who knows, they could be one of the major peripheral suppliers of the future. I was equally impressed with the attention to detail, and in particular the QR code on the box. Scan that and it linked you directly to the assembly instructions. The assembly instructions were to the point and direct, but more than enough to get you up and away. Some suppliers could learn from this. To me, Etsy seems to be a great resource for those looking for something out of the ordinary. But a word of caution, not all products will be of this quality. Check the seller's status and in particular check out the reviews of the various products from third parties. If you're mainly a GA pilot and flying the props, then in this particular case, well, this is not for you. But there's bound to be something on the site that perhaps is. But if your main mode of travel is the A320 or similar, then depending on your requirements this may be worth a look. The cost was about $80 or £80 with shipping on top. UK prices do include VAT. In the world of peripherals and add-ons, well, the number of avenues open to you has never been larger, and it'll certainly be interesting to see how things develop in the future. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you found it useful and informative. Stay well, look after yourselves, and bye for now.